Do you dare talk about the projects you're working on with others? Do you ask questions? Do you run things by other people? Or do you keep it all inside? Even if that other person is an AI bot, do you let those projects out of the safety of your imagination and into the world? I'm Bradley Charbonneau. It's Monday morning. It's early. It's Monday. It must be Meditation Monday. And I talked with a friend yesterday about the year of you. And as we walked through it, I was talking about the villains. And she said she put the villains in a new light for me. She said the villains are just voices in your head. You are not the villain, or the villains, or the mixture, or the combination of the villains. The villains are voices in your head. So could we also say that the heroes are also voices in our head? And I don't want to get into schizophrenia and multiple personalities and all that, but without delving into that, have I mentioned I'm not a doctor lately? Without delving into all of that, whatever you want to call them, the angel and the devil on your shoulder, the voices in your head, the alter egos, however you want to name them or label them, I quite liked her description of the voices in your head. And she also talked about the movie, I think it's Pixar or something. I think it's Inside Out, where they had the personalities of the different characters. I think there was like anger and fear and regret, and I mean they're similar, right? What we're doing with the villains and the heroes and the guides is not unique. It's not new. We're basically putting a different label or giving some different names to some common themes, with the idea that the awareness of knowing what's holding you back, or in this case, which voices are holding you back, the awareness and acknowledgement of who they are can help us then address them and ideally overcome them. So it's Monday, and I just started the program WildFit by Eric Edmead. I found him at Mindvalley last week at Mindvalley U, which I absolutely loved. And he is famous for, well, among other things, he founded WildFit. And I listened to the first video today, and he's really getting into how this week we are going to change nothing. And he talked more about mindset and more about how this is going to be a slow, long, lifelong process even. And to this week, change nothing about your diet, only to be aware of your diet. So to be aware of the voices in our heads, and maybe to give them a name or names, is it procrastination Patty? Is it perfectionist Pearl? Is it overthinking Oliver? Is it mañana Mateo? Or is it a combination of them? It's usually a combination of them. And then who's the strongest and how can we address them? And then who are the heroes that we strive towards as we listen less to our villains and more to our heroes? Because then if we take my friend's interpretation of the villains and the heroes and the guides, then the heroes could also be the voices. We could be talking about devil and angel on the shoulder, right? The devil being the villain and the angel being the heroes. And that works for me. So back to my original premise. It's Monday. It's actually not that early. I brought Pepper to the vet, for those of you who follow Pepper stories. I hope he's okay. I'm a little worried about him. And I'm here on a Monday morning. A lot of changes going on in our lives here. And my email title yesterday was "The Power is in the Progress," or "The Magic is in the Method," because I continue to do a monthly newsletter on the 17th, and I do my weekly video on the Thursday, and I do a daily short on YouTube. And that is how I progress. And yet, the feedback for today that I got yesterday was, do you talk about your projects? And if this didn't come across, I recommend that you do, because you're going to get someone else's perspective. And I'm speaking mostly to myself here. I'm going to get out of my own bubble of usual confidence and optimism and get some real feedback. So there you have it. Go get some feedback on your project. And just bring it up casually. It doesn't need to be, I'd like to sit down and analyze the pros and cons of my upcoming project, dear, or friend, or whatever. No, just have a chat. Like, hey, you know what? These villains, like, what is that? What do you think of them? What does that mean to you? Like, who are you of these villains? You know, we were just chatting. We were waiting for our spouses to come back, and we were just chatting for a minute. And I was showing her my villains, right? Anyway, there you go. There you have it. Talk about your projects and be proud of them. And people are always, here's a pro tip. People are excited when other people are creating things. And people love to give feedback. They love to be asked for their opinion and their advice. And you can take it with a grain of salt, but take it and share your projects with the world. Also, before they're done. I'm talking to you, Perfectionist Pearl. All right, that's it. Meditation Monday, Bradley Charbonneau. I'm here not every single week on Mondays, because it's not always that beautiful Meditation Monday, you know? It's just not. But Thursday Thunder, that's there every week, whether I like it or not. All right, that's it. Thanks. Share your projects with the world. If you want, share them with me. Leave a comment on this video. All right, thanks for watching.